Got tender loving care. Welcome everyone to Got TLC and Chill. Happy Memorial Day weekend. So happy that you are all joining me. I am Don, aka Got TLC. So we may incorporate a workout session. We may just dialogue, talk to you all about what's going on in the world. Awesome reflection on today. We may do a study session, a little bit of everything. Officially 24 hours, 24 hours since I dyed my hair. So everyone, it is officially 24 hours since I dyed my hair. I don't know what color it is. I need your help identifying what color my hair turned out to be. What color is that? Drop it in the comments and chat. Make sure to subscribe, like, and share the stream. So much going on in the world, but nonetheless a very positive vibe. Awesome progress. And today being the day right before Memorial Day, I want to extend it to you all an invitation to join our 1K subscriber party. A very rare opportunity and an awesome chance to collaborate. Make sure to subscribe. Subscribing is completely free. You just get notified anytime we go live. There she is. I hear the cat over there. I hear the cat, everyone. I had a cat right next to me, the tuxedo cat, and now I've got the ivory cat right over there. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Let me know in the comments, cats or dogs, which ones do you prefer? And I need your help, everyone. I need help identifying what color is my hair. I just showed you it. It's been day one, officially 24 hours since I dyed my hair. I don't even know what color that is. What color is that, everyone? Let me know if you want me to do another reveal. Some of you like that, right? The sound effects. Let me know what color my hair is. You can just go to my channel, check out the shorts, or request it in the chat, and I will let you know what color my hair is. I don't know. I have no idea. I'll probably put it into Google later. Hey, what color is my hair? I bought a certain color and it turned out to be this other color, and I'm just not sure what color my hair is nowadays, everyone. So make sure to subscribe. Subscribing is completely free. We're almost to that 1K benchmark. Very close, everyone, which is very exciting news. Gabriel Santos. Bienvenidos al programa. Welcome, Gabriel Santos. What part of the world are you joining from today? I do a free name etymology check for anyone that subscribes. So as soon as I get the bing bing message that you subscribed, you get to put anyone's name into the chat, anyone that you know, and I will put their name into our machine, which lets me know when the name was created. The machine is like the name etymology machine. Where the name has traveled from, who is famous and has that name, and all the other stuff. Just like opening up a word in the dictionary, except it's a very special system that lets me know what country the name came from exactly, and all that good stuff. So, yo, Is that yo as in yo, yo, yo? Or is that yo as in yo, yo? Yo yo. You know, we had a previous stream a while back about yo-yos. I had a professional yo-yo person join the stream, and they were telling me about what the best yo-yos are in the world, and I appreciate that a lot. There's something called the Frostbite. It's a type of yo-yo that professionals use, and I was like, wow, that's like a $60-$100 yo-yo. Cool. Awesome. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. So here on God's Tender Loving Care, we're celebrating Memorial Day weekend. Let me know what you are all up to. Any barbecues, any fun activities, any fun plans. We kind of did like our day already, but we'll have a day tomorrow as well, an actual Memorial Day. But we got to go to the beach, got to go swimming, brought the dog with, and it's been very, very hard finding a beach that allows dogs. But we finally were able to find one. So we brought one of our dogs because we weren't like sure how friendly the place was, if it was going to be busy or not. And it ended up being a cold day. You know, ended up getting the feet in there. Ended up being very sandy. But we were able to go to the beach, able to get some good food. Got the dogs barking outside right now. Got some bonfires going. Got the cat roaming around. So let's check and take a look here at what we're looking at. Okay, so there's a lot of Memorial Day stuff going on right now, everyone. And thank you for subscribing. I do see that many of you subscribed. Appreciate that. Thank you so much. We are 15 subscribers away from 1,000. So you are all part of the veteran crew, the pre 1K subscribers. Let your friends, buddies, family know to subscribe. Hey, who is on here right now? So I see someone is are any of you boxers or mixed martial artists? I had a boxer on here earlier, and they were telling me about the perfect way to like throw a punch. So if any of you are athletes, let me know what sport you play. Got some basketball players, NCAA. Got some mixed martial artists. All right, basketball players, soccer players, tennis players. I'm also trying to figure out what sport, like intramural wise, I should focus on this upcoming year. I do boxing. There you go. Awesome. What's your stance? Are you orthodox, southpaw? Who is your favorite boxer ever? And yeah, just boxing's cool, but you also have to be careful. Be very, very careful. I had a southpaw. I had a family friend, like a legit family friend. Some of you may have heard of Pritchard. Let me know if you know Pritchard Colon. He is a family friend. My grandma actually knows his mom and family, and he was a boxer who had a. It was this very bad thing that happened. You have to be careful. If anytime you're boxing and you feel like you're getting hit in the back of the head, you gotta like talk for yourself, because what happened with Pritchard is that, and look him up on YouTube. He's a family friend from Florida, from the island of Puerto Rico, right? And Pritchard was boxing this guy who was kept hitting him in the back of the head, and the referee wasn't doing anything about it. Really, no one was doing anything about it except Pritchard. Pritchard said, "Hey, he's hitting me in the back of the head. He's hitting me in the back of the head." No one cared. Like, no one just did anything about it. So always make sure you have your family there. Always make sure that there's, advocating for you. And it was just a very, very dumb referee, and you can get those a lot. And Pritchard ended up like getting in a vegetable state. A regular person, had a solid career, could speak for himself, and Pritchard ended up boxing this guy, and the guy kept like hitting him, just like tapping him in the back of the head over and over and over again. And now Pritchard has a heart, like he can't live for himself. He can't do anything. So in a very, very bad state. People thought he was in a coma. So go check out Pritchard Colon. He is a very, very good example of how to protect yourself in boxing, so that you do what he didn't do. He was winning the fight, and the guy said, "Oh, if I'm not gonna let this guy beat me, I'm gonna hit him in the back of the head over and over." And he was sneaky about it. The guy who kept hitting him. So be careful when training boxing, training martial arts. Pritchard Colon is doing a little better nowadays, but still, he will never be the same again. He lost his boxing career. So prayers out to Pritchard Colon. I have seen some progress on him. He's recovering, but he's still in that vegetable state where he can't even do anything for himself. You know, he needs help using the bathroom. He needs help eating. Someone has to feed him. So yeah, whenever any of you are in those sports, full contact sports, I knew someone who played football, and they got hit the wrong way and went down a regular football tackle, and all of a sudden they lost their hearing in their ears. They hit the ground and their ear like completely stopped working, and people, doctors are like, "What happened?" They're like, "Well, his you're lucky that he didn't get in a vegetable state." And the kid was in a vegetable state for a few days and weeks, and all of a sudden he started to recover slowly, but he never ever got his hearing. So it's always up to you to make sure you advocate. Practice makes perfect. Keep practicing, keep developing your skills, and always compete in places that you feel safe. You feel you're not, it's not a safe environment. You feel like, well, you know, it's off, something's off. Always go with always let people around you know, and always go with your gut. So let's take a quick read here at Gabriel Santos. As a boxer, I would recommend keeping your hands up, faster, better punches, and also buying a punching bag. You should watch how Rocky as in Rocky Marciano or Rocky Balboa. Which Rocky? Ryan Garcia. Oh, so you're a fan of Ryan Garcia and Muhammad Ali fight. So okay, so you're looking at the West Coast. So West and Muhammad Ali. Okay, yeah, Muhammad Ali though took a lot of punches. He took a lot of punches. Great respect for Muhammad Ali. The rope a dope, right? Eating a lot of punches to take. What do you think about Floyd Mayweather though? The most defensive boxer, undefeated. What's your opinion on Floyd Money Mayweather? I know some people say, "Hey, Floyd is boring." I don't think Floyd is boring. I think his record is like speaks for itself. Some other see that's the thing about boxing is that it's a form of martial arts, um, and it's punching. So have you ever considered like mixed martial arts? Any because we all know what happened with James Toney, really good boxer James Toney, ended up going against Randy Couture, and I mean never had a chance. Some boxers do. You got a puncher's chance, and every single fight starts standing. But it's always good to like on your rest day, right? Instead of gaming or instead of like doing other stuff, work on your wrestling, work on your kickboxing, work on your Muay Thai. Like Taekwondo, completely different than boxing, right? You incorporate your kicks. Now you add wrestling to that, and all of a sudden, like you're talking about hands up, down, when to do that, sprawling. Yeah, 50-0 is a good record. I know there have been other boxers that have had better records, but for our time here, 50-0 is like perfect. Like with a record of 50-0 and never been defeated except for the Olympics, because Floyd Money Mayweather was defeated in the Olympics, so he doesn't have like an ultimate perfect record. But when it comes to like professional records, 50, you can't, 50-0 is like a legit number. Plus, it's an even number. It's like 5-0, 5-0, and he could do a lot with that 50-0 record. Now, I knew this boxer who was undefeated for the longest time, and I don't know what happened to my buddy Luis. His name is Luis Angel Feliciano. Go check him out. He used to train with Luis Cuba Arias, who trained with Floyd Money Mayweather, and I trained with these guys. Except my stuff was always mixed martial arts. Like in high school, they did boxing. I did wrestling. Middle school, they did boxing. I did taekwondo. So and then, but I've always trained boxing as like with other martial arts. And if you take a look at these two martial artists, boxers, Luis Cuba Arias, he is he was undefeated for the longest time, and then Luis Angel Feliciano had a perfect record until like last year. So hopefully they're able to bounce back and do better, because they can probably rebound from that. So Gabriel Santos, what's your boxing record? Southpaw. Talking about boxing right now, Memorial Day weekend, and the thing about it is that one of many of my coaches, but a friend, I would say, as a coach from Russia, from the Ukraine area, is that we trained boxing, but their background was like in Russia, you do a lot of wrestling, you do a lot of sambo, you do a lot of pancration. 21 and oh, good record, awesome. So you must have a solid training regimen. Now, of all the when you're training boxing, which one is your favorite? Like, do you love to run? Do you love to hit the speed bag? Um, or is it another workout? Which one's your most favorite? And then we'll get to like which one you don't like. I know that when I trained wrestling, I didn't like, even though I saw the benefits of it, the coaches make us like carry someone our weight or heavier on our shoulders, just like you're picking someone up and slamming them in wrestling. And we have to walk up like 10 stairs up, 10 stairs down with them on us. And that, I remember that was, I didn't like that because I never liked that, the possibility of falling. Like, yeah, I can pick someone up and take them up the stairs, 10 flights or whatever, up and down, up and down, up and down, and get in a full body workout. But I'm like, but what if they get so tired that on the third floor, on the fourth floor, they like fatigue and fall? So I'm always like, I never liked that one. I thought that one was too dangerous. I thought maybe if we had the resources, we could just carry a bag up there. Sparring, yeah, sparring. I was always at that gym that I was telling you about, Odessa. I was always the smallest guy in the gym. Everyone who I trained with was like military trained, um, Air Force, Navy, Army, all different Army, and they're huge guys, heavyweights. So I'm not a heavyweight. I'm probably like a I don't know, cruiserweight maybe, but 170. I feel comfortable at 170. So in mixed martial arts. So I'm training with these heavyweights, and my coaches are huge on sparring. So I'm like, something fun I used to do is I used to, and this would make them like confused. Is that one day I would go in there and I would emulate John Jones. Like, how does John Jones fight? Okay, he does like his stance like this. Another day I might go and I might try out a different stance, like Anderson Silva, Daniel Cormier, the Diaz brothers, Jorge Masvidal, and then boxing world, Tito, Felix Tito Trinidad, which he had a power. He had power in his hands, dynamite. Who are some other boxers? Floyd Mayweather with that Philly shell. Let's see who else. Um, I really like the rolling that James Toney did. The head movement of Mike Tyson. So always going in there and keeping it creative, keeping it fresh. Hey, what's up, everyone? Make sure to subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Subscribing is completely free. All right. So go check out our podcast, Tech That Builds Wealth, the podcast that I host where I show you how to make more money, generate more wealth using the technology that you already own. It is a very, very, very good podcast, all about accessibility, all about technology, all about resources. A very fun approach as well. I hear the dogs barking. Hold on a second. The dogs bark in different ways. So if there's like danger, they'll bark a certain way. If they're just barking, playing with each other, they tend to have like different ways of barking. So I gotta keep an ear out. I don't know if you all can hear the dogs barking, but I can hear them. So it looks like the dogs are cool right now. They're done barking. Oh, there they go again. Curfew hasn't hit, and they haven't been barking for 5 minutes straight. So they're okay to be outside right now. I just know that when a curfew hits, they won't be able to do that to bark. And I don't know what they're barking at. There's a lot of stuff going on right now. Memorial Day weekend. Listen to David Goggins. Oh, so you're David Goggins? Yeah, he trained with I saw that he did some training with some mixed martial artists. He has a book out there too, right? So is that what gets you pumped up, David Goggins? What's the latest one that you listen to? What has David Goggins said? I've listened to him. I'll take another listen to him again. Okay. Yep, the dogs are barking. It's not curfew yet, but if they bark for like 5 minutes straight, I gotta bring them in. And it's the same dog that she's like the oldest dog, and sometimes she barks for like I don't know, no reason. And I know it's not serious because outside with her, I've got four other dogs next to her, and if they're not barking, then nothing's going on. But if she's the only one barking, she barks just like I don't know, randomly sometimes. So yeah, yeah, she's the only one barking. I don't know. She's not barking at anyone really. She's just barking to bark. Otherwise, the other dogs would bark. There we go. Perfect. Like I know people are outside celebrating Memorial Day weekend, but they were calm all day. They were running around the yard. They were playing with each other. They were, I mean, they had free access all day outside. David Goggins has said, hate motivation. What's that? Hate motivation, like. Oh, is that what he said? Okay. See, the thing about David Goggins, I know he has a military record as well. Like he did some service in the military, but he trained Tony Ferguson, who's a mixed martial artist in the UFC, and everyone was saying like, why would Tony Ferguson go and work out his like cardio with Goggins? Because he didn't need that. What he needed to do was work technique, like go to an actual mixed martial arts gym, not to like someone who's just going to like work him out hard. And he ended up losing that fight. He had David Goggins in his corner, and he lost. Like he lost badly. And people were like, yeah, like so. Yeah, he works out hard. Like I give him that, and he has a cool looking book, which I'll check out. But David Goggins, does he have any martial arts, mixed martial arts, like background or experience? I know he has military experience, but there have been mixed martial artists that have served in the military. Like for example, I mentioned. Well, let me mention one right away. My dad, right? Did did his service in the military? Was a military boxer, and also Randy Couture. Randy Couture was a boxer in the military as well. Plus, some of my coaches have like been in the military, Air Force, Army, Navy, and they've all done martial arts. Now the thing about David Goggins is he can give motivational speeches, and it looks like he works out hard, but he doesn't have like much. He doesn't have much like mixed martial arts or boxing experience. So like I'll listen to him, but also like what I like to listen to when working out is like podcasts, audiobooks. If you haven't, go check out the book Ishmael. Phew, that is a book that is going to like blow your mind. And Ishmael, I'm gonna type it in the chat. Ishmael by Daniel Quinn is an amazing book. You can check it out. Order it. Check it out at your local library. The MP3 audiobook. It is a book that you want. Like if you're working out, you want to listen to that book. It's a really really good book. I don't want to ruin it or say too much about it, but it's a really good book. Other motivational speakers. I guess I just like listening to like podcasts. Podcasts are a really really great way to learn. Any motivational speakers though, like pump up, work out, do this, do that. No, I haven't come across any. I haven't come across any. Yeah, none. But thank you. Appreciate you dropping David Goggins on there. I personally, like, I've listened to him, but I wouldn't go out of my way. All right, so take a grapefruit. Rocky Balboa's Round 14 song. Let me put that on. I'm not sure what that is. Round 14 song. Yeah, I know that movie. Rocky Balboa was going at it for a long, long time. Oh, this is a good podcast if you haven't listened to it. I will drop it in the chat. And he usually has a mixed martial artist on his show, Chente Idrak. Go check him out. Put him in here. He had Chito Vera. He had Berlanga, the boxer, on his show. Does a really good. I'm gonna take a look at Rocky. What is that? Balboa Round. I guess it's very popular. Let's take a listen to the song. I think I can only play 10 seconds of it before we get copyright. All right, Balboa. Oh, is that the song? That's so high paced. All right. listen to emo and pop punk music while exercising? Sure. I'll put some on right now. Any specific artists that I should look into? Or just the genre emo and pop punk? Let me think. Do I know of any awesome songs? Let's see, that's some good workout songs. But if you're trying to keep it like not listening to voices, I guess podcasts, listen to voices and dubstep, all Blink 182. You ever listen to a Roy Jones song, which is played like in almost every boxing gym, every mixed martial arts gym at one point or another? Can't be stopped, can't be moved. Yeah, that song is a classic. Surprised that song didn't win any Grammys. It's like everyone plays it. Hey, welcome, lagged out legend. Doing pretty good. Gabriel Santos here, and I are talking about sports, boxing, mixed martial arts, uh, study session. But if you all want to talk about something specific, let me know. And we'll talk about anything. Happy Memorial Day weekend, everyone. Hope that you are all doing well, enjoying the Memorial Day weekend. And we were able to celebrate this entire day. Yesterday we went swimming, got a good got a good day out and about, out on the beach. Finally able to find a beach that allowed dogs, because the beaches that we went to, none of them allowed dogs. So, and we bring our dogs, like a dog, one dog, or two, pretty much everywhere. So, finally, just randomly came across that. Otherwise, it would have been the same thing where so half of us go swimming and then the other half stay off, like go off to the areas where they allow the dogs. This time we were all just able to be together in that area. So I, I didn't. I know my dog can swim. I didn't dunk him in the water or anything because I think that's rude. But the dog that I brought with me, the Tibetan Spaniel, man, he was doing this weird thing. I have never seen him do it before. He went to he was in the sand with us, and he was rolling around in the sand, and I'm like, I have to remember that. Can you all look it up? Let me know. I can look it up too, but I'll probably look it up in a few minutes. Why do dogs roll around in the sand? I don't get that. He came back all dusty, all sandy, and I was like, he kept rolling and rolling and rolling. Isn't that a song? That's a hey. There you go, Gabriel Santos. That's a good song. The Undertaker song. Keep rolling, 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 rolling. Keep rolling, 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 rolling. Hey, WWE wrestling, WWF, all that music is really good workout music too. I have to admit though, put on the playlist. You're gonna have fun with this. Put on the playlist any of their soundtracks, and then rank which ones are your favorite and which ones are like okay. And I heard one of theirs, and they had the LWO, the Latino World Order, and I was like, they did a pretty good job with that because they started off with Eddie Guerrero's "Viva la Raza," and then instead of like it being Eddie Guerrero's old song, right, rest in peace, Suaz Veterano, Eddie Guerrero's, and then it goes into "Sube tu bandera si tu eres Latino," and it super good song. Just like Roy Jones, can't be stopped, can't be moved, can't be rocked. We hop. So another one right there. And Rey Mysterio always, I mean always has delivers some good songs. What's the one I really like? Puyuca Puyuca 619. Hey Puyuca Puyuca, that's my pueblo. Puyuca Puyuca 619. Hey Puyuca Puyuca, Rey Mysterio. Awesome. I know you all know John Cena's, right? Can't see me. How does this go? Dun dun. Gosh, I don't remember John Cena's anymore. You can't see me. I don't remember. I don't remember John Cena's. I'll try to remember John Cena's theme song. I can play it in my head, but I can't like produce it because he doesn't say anything. It's just a bunch of sounds. Oh, good afternoon. Dun 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 dun. There we go. I just remembered it. Yeah, you can't see me. Dun 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 dun. Yep. He always had a. That's a good workout song right there. Pretty good rapper too. I mean, his freestyles is pretty good. Pretty good rapper. Let's see who else. And then if you wanna like change genres, The Big Show has a good one too. Well, it's the Big Show. Turner, Turner. Oh yeah. And some of the wrestlers actually sing their own songs, which is pretty cool. Stone Cold Steve Austin. Turner, 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 Turner. Turner, 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 Turner. Let's see if we can think of some other ones. If you smell what the rock is cooking, dun, 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 dun. The Rock says,